gonna do now is we're gonna need a lot of brilliant colors. Luckily we have our red, because we're gonna need it. We're gonna need some green, you know. We're gonna need some blue. It looks like we've got all of our colors all right here already. So we're just gonna go ahead and have at it, okay? Now, I'm just gonna start and use white. Take some of our green, because we want to give a dress some pattern to it, you know? Get some blue and mix it in there too. And you want to get some red. There's some red in there. That's my, oh my goodness, that's my sister Pt.2. What is going on television? I don't know. I don't want to know. Must have left tape in from earlier today. It was a dream. It's crazy. Because she's obviously not as hot as I am. You are. And next, we'll add the best person of all. Janoova. Which is me. It's getting to the point where this is getting complicated and confusing and just blah! You know what I mean? So we're going to take a little break while I finish up myself. Because pretty much you know all you need to know at this point. So we'll be right back while I finish up this little touches ups. So we'll be right back. Okay, we're back. And I've just finished up the final touches pretty much of this painting. And I thought we'd discuss a little bit. But first, once you're done with your painting, you want to sign it down here in the corner. And how I do that is I just take a little white paint and mix it a little bit with the color of whatever is back there. Like, for example, this is green, the green background, and I would put a little bit of white in with the green because you don't want your name to stand out too much. You don't want your name to be the first thing that the people see. Otherwise, they'll think you're conceited. And then you just write your name. We'll call this picture Who's Better Now? Or something like that. Because you got my friends Bertha and my sister Pt.2. You got me in the background coming to tell them something. And it's all just fun, you know? Now, like I said, when you're washing out your brushes, because that's what we're going to do now, we're going to wash out our brushes, don't forget to use the turpentine, kerosene, paint thinner, mineral spirits, whatever you can find around the house, and spread that around to clean out your brushes. Now, you could use anything, like I said before, you can use anything to clean out your brushes, like anything from a paper towel to an ugly rag that you might have around, you know? Because we could just take this ugly rag and use that to just clean the brushes off with. Because it's just an ugly rag you have laying around the house. So here it is, the wonderful painting that I just did. This is called Friendship and the Message. You got my sister there, Pt.2, who's looking at the flower. And you got Bertha there. Look at Bertha. She's so beautiful. And she's looking at the flower. And you got me, Janoova. And what's that in my hand? A knife? Whoops. I don't know what I'm doing. Maybe I'm cooking. Maybe I planted something wicked. And then it's just, this is like my fantasy. This is like my what would make me happy right now. This is an interesting statue. One might wonder what's going on in that. I think it's vulgar. Well, you see, it's called Lacoon and His Sons. Let's take a look at that. Lacoon is kind of well built. He doesn't look very happy though. It's probably because he's got that banana in his hand and it's all rotten. And having rotten bananas is never fun. And then you got this snake. I'd be more scared of the banana than the snake. There's just a lot of snakes in here. Snakes wrapped all around them. Snakes and bananas. It's treacherous. There's a lot of pictures of naked people. They're always covering up the stuff. What's going on in this famous picture? Penugia came over and cooked for them, and it was the last supper ever because they didn't want to eat anything like that again. Just look at the disgust on those people's faces after Penugia cooked food for them. If Janoova would have been cooking the supper, that painting would be called One of Many to Come. Now it's time for our last little thing of the day. And that is to take a look at some famous art by our sponsored artist and talk about it. So, let's find a good painting. And now for our newest painting. Out of Michael E. Hammond's collection, this is called The Embrace of... Oh, what is it called? The Embrace of Ascendancy. And as you can tell, you've got this wizard here who's standing on top of an hourglass, and it symbolizes time. He is in control of time, space, fire, water, earth. The trees all seem to curve in towards him, and the storm of lightning seems to come from his little orb. Full moon. It's just, this painting is beautiful. This is beautiful. He is such a good artist. I hope that each and every one of you has enjoyed this presentation of fine art with Janoova. I hope that not only did you enjoy yourself, hopefully enjoyed yourself, but hopefully not only did you enjoy yourself, but you learned something too. Hopefully you learned a little bit about basic art, about stuff that happened in the past with artists, get you a little bit more knowledgeable about recent paintings, about art in general. And that's what this show is really about. You know, we want to get you to know artists like Leonardo da Vinci and Michelangelo and Michael Hammond and even Janoova Kapusa. I mean, you know, it is not important who the artist is, but the message that is within it. Without art, Janoova could not cook, could not paint, could not do these things. Without art, Bertha could not make Kool-Aid or design clothes. Without art, Penugia could not be such a slut. And without art, my good friend Kendra Redwig, I'm not even sure what she does, but, you know, she couldn't do it either. Fine art is okay. Until next time, I'm Janoova Kapusa.
I see myself remaining when all of you are gone, and the reason that I paint you in my paintings, and the reason I record the sound of your voices. No one walks the beautiful